Across the country, the number of pedestrians killed on roads increased 11% last year.
In Texas, that number tripled. It's a reality that one Austin mom struggles to cope with every day, as her daughter's life was forever changed 2 years ago. Tonight, a look at how their lives are about to change again.
Things will never be the same without you.
What did I do to deserve it?
In many ways, this is the most treasured, yet tragic video a mother can have.
Oh, baby, God took your love from me. You needed an angel, so it seemed.
She was into sports. She had a lot of friends. She was into cheerleading. She loved to sing. She just had this happy spirit to her.
I need to feel you holding me.
This is one of the last songs Brianna Ghana sang. The free-spirited 15-year-old's voice was silenced on September 13th, 2015.
Living this way. I need you here with me.
She was at the intersection of Johnny Morris and Loyola, and there's a four-way intersection right there. She was struck at that intersection.
Suffering serious injuries and with no ID, officers didn't know who to contact. It would take 5 hours to connect the dots and find her mother.
They just told me they had a teenage girl at Brackenridge Hospital that needed to be identified. I walked in and I noticed her right off the bat.
Tubes and machines were keeping her daughter alive.
Initially, we weren't sure if she was going to come out of it.
In a coma for 2 weeks, Brianna finally took her first breath on her own, but a traumatic brain injury is not an easy recovery.
Try to sit up for mommy. She has a G-tube she has to eat her feedings out of. She's not able to speak very well. She can't hold herself up.
Round-the-clock care and therapy appointments take their toll.
I have to call transportation to pick her up for appointments.
Hope for Minds paid for hyperbaric treatments earlier this year, and they've helped Brianna find some strength. Getting to those appointments is difficult without a car. An appointment that should take an hour often stretches to 4. But all of that is about to change. An Austin retirement community is donating this van.
Thank you.
It will absolutely change their lives.
I want to thank everybody for, it's wonderful. I'm blessed. We're blessed.
Christina should know. Despite the struggles, the stress, even the setbacks, this mom says there is so much for which to be grateful.
I know what it's like to lose a child. I've lost a child before to SIDS, so when that happened, it was like deja vu all over again. Blessings
can come in the most unexpected ways.
I used to look at her and I would cry and I would get sad because she's limited and her life's not going to be like she wanted it to be. But then I also look at her every day and I'm happy because she's here with me. Just cherish what you have with your kids and be grateful that you can, have another day.
And I know I'll never hear your voice again. Why did you leave me? Why couldn't you just stay, babe? Because
and the reality is more people are at risk walking in Austin than Chicago, Los Angeles, or Philadelphia. Austin city leaders admit it's because of poor city planning decades ago. It impacts people like Zabri Calderon. The 8-year-old spent 4 months in a coma. She was hit by a car in 2015 as she tried crossing the street to see her parents.
I saw my mama and daddy. I just went walking and the car hit me.
Zabri isn't alone. The KVUE defenders analyzed the nearly 2,500 crashes over the last 5 years. They found out where the most dangerous spots are located and who's to blame. Dangerous by Design airs tomorrow night at 10 on the KVUE Night Beat.